Scott Lang may be a bit of a goofball, but if you look at the evidence, I think Ant-Man is worthy of wielding Mjolnir. Yeah, let that sink in for a second. Now, would he be good with it? Probably not. With Scott's luck, he'd end up shrinking down the hammer to miniature size and then forgetting where he put it. But that doesn't mean he's any less worthy of wielding Thor's signature weapon. How exactly is Ant-Man worthy?
I just need to know where it came from. It's gotta be airtight.
Well, let's get into that right now. Alright, I know we haven't been kind to Scott Lang in the past, with one of our recent videos focused on why Scott Lang was the wrong Ant-Man to focus on. We talked about how he's more of a comic relief character than a leading MCU hero, and sometimes his ineptitude makes things worse for those around him. Okay, I admit we were a little harsh on the former thief, because Scott does have some amazing qualities to him. He's kind and deeply protective to those around him. He has a solid moral compass, as evidenced by even when he was a thief, he only mostly stole from bad people.
Respect.
And he's also the greatest sorcerer in the MCU. Yeah, come at us, Doctor Strange. Because, come on, seriously, where did that card come from, Scott? And he also was the one who basically came up with the time travel plan to save half the universe, so if that doesn't score him some extra brownie points with the hammer regarding worth, then I don't know what will. Fine, he more presented the idea of time travel and the other smarter folks actually invented time travel. But without Scott, it wouldn't have been possible. The hammer's gotta take that under consideration. Because what actually are the requirements to lift Thor's hammer in the first place? Whosoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor. What makes Thor so worthy of it? Well, in his first movie, we saw him as a selfish warrior who thrived on the thrill of battle, but slowly learned what it meant to be a true leader. And when he summoned the hammer at the end, he was fighting for something other than himself. Vision was sort of like that too. He lifted the hammer without realizing its importance in Avengers Age of Ultron, maybe because his thoughts were not clouded by any type of selfishness or buried secrets, as the android wanted to stop Ultron from destroying the world. Now, if you want to get technical with it, Vision can move the hammer, but didn't seem like he possessed the powers of Thor, which have caused some to say since he's an android, that's what allows him to bypass Odin's charm, as we've seen other non-living objects hold the hammer without crashing to the ground. So it depends on what you want to believe with Vision. Captain America seemed to become truly worthy as he could summon Mjolnir to him, and that makes sense. Cap really doubled down on his moral stance regarding right and wrong, and when the time came for it, he was worthy. And if you look at it, Ant-Man seems just as worthy, if not even more worthy, than Thor, Vision, and even Captain America. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Because really, Captain America and Ant-Man are sort of the same. Just Ant-Man's a little goofier and more oblivious. Captain America's journey to the hammer came with him sacrificing his life to save millions and then defying the government to ultimately do what is right. Guess what? Ant-Man did the same thing, just on a slightly smaller scale.
What?
In the first Ant-Man, Scott already had a good heart, but he proved that even more when, without hesitation, he shrunk down to the quantum realm in order to beat Yellowjacket to save his daughter's life, knowing that he was subjecting himself to unknown horrors and certain death. And then in Ant-Man and the Wasp, Scott also copied Captain America by defying government orders to stay under house arrest in order to help the people he cared for and rescue Janet from the quantum realm. And overall, Ant-Man is a great hero because he doesn't even realize how great he actually is. I'm pretty sure someone like Tony could never lift the hammer because deep down, he would think he deserves to lift the hammer because of how great he is. Scott is a little oblivious like that. He'll do the right thing without question and not think twice about it. I imagine Scott's sort of like Vision in that he'll hand Thor his hammer just to help him out and be a good guy without realizing what he just did. What could this mean for the future? Probably not much, as Thor and Ant-Man won't really run in the same social circles for a while. But now I can't help thinking back to Endgame. The big Thorbowski was taking a serious beating by Thanos. He was on the brink of death. Suddenly, the hammer lifts up and flies straight past Cap's outreach hand and into Ant-Man's shocked fist. He lets out an epic laugh, then grows into Giant Man, while attaching one of his tools that allow things to grow onto the hammer so it grows with him. Suddenly, Mjolnir is the size of a semi-truck, and Thanos lets out a huge gulp of fear before Ant-Man crushes him completely. Not saying that ending would have been better than the one we got, but come on, you know you want to see it. Hey, at least it's better than the other famous theory on how Ant-Man could beat Thanos, right? Do you think Scott is capable of lifting the hammer? Is there anyone else you think could lift it? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to hit that subscribe button for more awesome MCU content like this. Thanks for watching CBR. See you next time.